Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello and welcome to Zach's Traders Cafe. Today I'm joined by Andrea Cataneo, who's CEO at Zenith Energy. How are you today, Andrea?
Not bad, not bad. We have had quite some piece of news that we have communicated to the market a few minutes ago. And I want just to illustrate to my fellow shareholders the opportunity that we have today. So these are great news. And I want to describe the case.
So you're obviously having some legal battles with the Tunisians, but initially the Tunisian crude oil sale, obviously this is part of that kind of thing, isn't it?
Yes, of course. We are in three arbitration with the Tunisian. We have won the first with the outstanding victory. We have lost temporarily the second with the fraud. And then we are now going to the most important one, the exceed of Washington. And this is a very important event in the 20th of April. And the claims that we have placed are 573 million American dollars. So, when there is a debate, the most important thing is the credibility of the party. We are the attacking party, the demanding party of the claim and of this process. And then there are the defendant, which is the Republic of Tunisia. It seems quite surprising not to use other unpolite word, which are not common use in the arbitration space, that the Tunisian, while being investigated for the sequestration, I call it robbery, of our asset in Tunisia, they have done it again. It's like somebody that is under investigation by the police for bank robbery and then rob another bank. It's quite, if you want, comical. And so then we produce in the only two remaining field some oil, not much, because our life is aggravated by a series of burden, again, to be very polite, in which all our activities are orchestrated in a way that we make losses and we spend money in a useless way, but still we produce some oil. And then finally, this oil has been delivered to the joint venture Maretap, which is the joint venture between us, 50%, and 50% ETAP, the oil state company. And then they did it again. They exported the oil without saying anything to us, without consulting us. And we discovered it through our network. And so they took the 100% of the money, like in the case of ICC1. They have been beaten by a heavy sentence that they have still to pay. And so they have been shown to the public how erratic and illegal is their behavior. Nevertheless, they feel untouchable and they have done it again.
So how do you think that, we should take this? Should we take this as a sign of, it's almost like a bit like the Russians, Russia or Ukraine, when there's negotiations going on, and the Russians bomb a few Ukrainian cities just to sort of keep their sort of intimidate. Is this a sort of intimidation strategy? Is it, as you said, a sort of an arrogant strategy that we just like we're above the law? How should we look at it?
Well, certainly cannot be intimidation because we have proved with arbitration to be not intimidated by a bit. So we are very strong, and this interview will prove it. We are very strong. We are upbeat. We are extremely confident in justice, especially the exceed is a fantastic system and process. I want to remind to our shareholders that is a treaty between United Kingdom and Tunisia, and then the breaches of the treaty of the investor, which are the three subsidiaries of Zenith. So that is the case, $573 million, I repeat. Obviously, while in a long process, 3 years, in the final stage, because it's the 20th of April, somebody commit another crime in front of the court, it doesn't sound very intelligent. Maybe he's confident, maybe he thinks to be untouchable, but justice is justice. We are confident of justice, and to make another robbery in front of the court, I don't think is very intelligent.
Could it also be that given that they might have to pay 575 million or whatever they've got to pay, they're trying to get some of the money ready for that?
Yeah, maybe they prepare for the payment of the 573, putting a penny after the other on the side. You're right. This is a very positive and gentle idea, and I think that anyhow we should read as a summary this news as an extreme reinforcement of our case in front of the court. So we have lost nothing because the oil was in Tunisia, nothing that we could dispose alone with our own goodwill. And so was there, and we were not deluded that we would have cashed it. But at least I thought that certain manners and a certain legal behavior would have helped their case. Instead, they decided to do it brutally, and this helped our case.
And so are you going to approach the court, or is this just something that goes on record when you know, the next time there's the court
Everything
is
goes
meeting?
automatically in record. We have made immediately. We are reacting. We are at the moment in the process of issuing the new claim, and you know we are extremely active. Our team, as you know, is stellar. Maybe we will even improve it. You know that we have brought another top partner in our team with the entrance of TWCOG, which is a London, Singapore quantum expert used by majors. So we have the best team that we can have against them, which they have only one lawyer, and we will see what the justice will give us in our relentless, sorry, process to get justice. I remind to everybody that exceed as an appeal, so which is called annulment. So in case we are not satisfied with the amount we gain, we will have then automatically a situation where we will have more in the process, but we are very optimistic. 573 is our claim, and will be heard on the 20th of April 2026, so a few months from now.
Well, we look forward to that. In the meantime, Andrea Cataneo, CEO at Zenith Energy, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.